that time of year, the end of the year. Dr. Keith Gaddy, our favorite political scientist. By the way, it's an interesting cup there. I should say this. The only person I know on this planet who wrote a book about Georgia football and a book about OU football. Your alma mater is University of Georgia.
Yes, it is.
Never played before, right?
OU and Georgia have never played before, and Georgia has not been to the Rose Bowl in 75 years.
So who's going to win?
A game. If Georgia holds OU to less than 5 scores, Georgia wins. If OU can contain Georgia's rush game on the edges and shut down the rush in the middle, OU definitely wins. So it's a question of which OU defense shows up, the one from the beginning of the season or the one from the end of the season.
Spoken from the only expert in the nation knows about both programs the way you do. All right, we could talk about your books a long time. Let's talk about the 2017 session in retrospect. You're a historian. You've written a lot of books about history in Oklahoma, Southern politics. The 2017 history, when the books are written about 2017, politics, legislative session, what will history say about 2017?
That was the year of muddling through. And we got through muddling through. We've spent years putting together budgetary fixes in Oklahoma, trying to make our way around the idea of raising taxes. We finally hit the wall where our ability to fund inadequate government, we can't even do that. Okay, so now we're trying to muck through and trying to put a budgetary fix in. And what we discovered is a bunch of rules we put in place through SQ 640 have created an impossible situation for governing. Okay, so if your goal was to feed the beast, starve the beast, break government, and show that government couldn't work, congratulations, you accomplished that, okay? But that doesn't take away the reality of the need for schools and roads. And now we can't even pay for that.
2018 is around the corner. We don't have the 2017 budget done yet.
No.
They're in special session. So look forward in 2018. Dr. Gaddy, who is going to be, or what will be the biggest story or the biggest player of 2018 when you look into the crystal ball?
I'll tell you what, I'm really looking forward to seeing the state legislative leadership step forward. I mean, I'm really fond of 2 guys in the legislature right now, and that's Greg Treat and John Echols. These are the floor leaders in the House and the Senate. They've put together substantial majorities consistently to try to put together budgetary packages on behalf of their presiding officers, and they're going to have to step out there again and do this. But what we're also going to see is a lot of pushback against the rules that have put us in this situation. I don't know who will do it, but somebody's going to come forward proposing to amend the state constitution to do away with SQ 640. You'll probably see a redistricting commission proposal come forward from progressives trying to redefine how we draw legislative boundaries. But the main thing we have to watch for is how all these gubernatorial candidates are going to engage these issues. Because as much as everybody looks at Mick Cornett and they like him, and he's talking the language of what we have to do, which is we do have to raise revenue, we do have to govern, that message is not a winner in the Republican primary, okay? On the Democratic side, Drew Edmondson's the favorite to come out as a Democratic nominee for governor, but, you know, we've known Drew for 30 years. So how these guys define themselves to become something new, right now it makes Todd Lamb the front runner for governor.
Got about 30 seconds left. Who do you believe that the gubernatorial race will dominate the legislative races, or the legislative procedures in the regular session from February through May?
I tell you what, it's going to be very hard for these gubernatorial candidates to escape what's going on in the legislature. They're going to be called upon to comment on it. And they got competing forces. On the one hand, don't raise taxes, don't raise taxes. On the other hand, yeah, we need functioning government. Okay, there are certain things we expect government to do, even minimal things. We can't even do that right now.
Dr. Gaddy, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And best of luck to your teams.
Hey, it's a win-win situation.
It certainly is. Dr. Keith Gaddy, thanks for this.
Pleasure.
Happy New Year to you. See this again at news9.com/yourvotecount.